Hi, I'm Greg Parker. Wednesday evening, 60 members of the community gathered at Bloomington High School South for one of the last meetings regarding the recent problems within the school district.
Massive layoffs and program losses have the Monroe County Community School Corporation in a crisis.
With the cutback in teachers and larger class sizes, we're going to have more than 30% of our students who aren't reading at third grade level on their I-STEP. And that's tragic.
MGT America, a private consulting firm hired by the school corporation, provided experience mediating these discussions. Bill Carnes, a former superintendent and current senior associate for MGT, says they were only here to listen.
You've got to understand where those priorities lie, that if hard decisions have to be made, let's make those decisions in the best interest of children. And that's really what these conversations have been about.
In order to prevent budget cuts, a referendum may be introduced on the November 2nd ballot that would raise property taxes. Despite this, many feel it has to be done.
I think the local community is willing to give the schools the support they need to continue the quality of education we've come to expect and that people move here to be a part of.
A decision on whether to have a referendum will be made by the end of June. This is Alex Roy, WTIU News.
Over 500 Republican precinct leaders in the 3rd District will meet Saturday in Columbia City to select a nominee to replace former Congressman Mark Souder. The chosen nominee will enter the special election to complete Souder's term, which will be held on the same day as the general election. The caucus will then repeat the process to pick a nominee for the full 2-year term. Well, the community kitchen of Monroe County has been working to eliminate hunger for nearly 3 decades. Now, with an ailing economy and a growing number of people seeking free, nutritious meals, the 27-year-old organization is beginning to expand its services.
Community Kitchen really ran out of space quite some time ago, and we conducted a feasibility study and then what type of space we needed, how much we needed. We found this location. We purchased this building here at 1515 South Rogers in January, and now we're kind of kicking off our public capital campaign to raise funds for the renovation so that we can move in here next year.
The 5,400 square foot space, which is set to open in late 2011, will provide a larger kitchen, food storage area, and a bigger dining room, a location that Pierce says is perfect for not just the unemployed, but for those you might not expect.
We're seeing a lot more families with children. One day last week I looked, and at one point in the dining room there were 6 kids in there at one moment. And I remember times last summer where we had 8 or 9 at one moment. And so we're seeing more and more families with children who really just need an extra boost now and then to be able to make their ends meet.
If you'd like to make a donation to the community kitchen, visit monroecounty.kitchen.com.